My apologies, Raider Nation. The Las Vegas Raiders aren't what I expected them to be. All my optimism this offseason wasn't for clicks. I really believed the Raiders would be better. I didn't expect them to go to the playoffs, but I did expect to see progress. However, it's not time to give up on them after only 3 games. They just have to make their progress from a lower place. Their floor is lower than I thought, and they're on it right now. Again, they can still build, get better, and show they have a bright future. It just doesn't look good right now. Yeah, I know, the negatives outweigh the positives right now by a ton, but again, we're only 3 games in. So let's look at this situation from a balanced, unemotional view. Let's start with quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, head coach Josh McDaniels' guy. McDaniels joined the Raiders knowing Garoppolo's contract with the San Francisco 49ers was coming to an end. That's why he gave former Raider quarterback Derek Carr a contract he can get out of after 1 year. No, I'm not arguing for Carr to still be here. That's over. But you normally give a player a couple of years to acclimate to your system. But he already knew he wanted Garoppolo. He and Bill Belichick agreed to start him with the New England Patriots and to trade Tom Brady back in 2017. But owner Robert Kraft nixed it. That's how highly McDaniels thought of him. But so far he hasn't been the guy he's been in the past. He's known to be accurate and very calm, cool, and collected. But so far this year Garoppolo's looked scared and jittery and his accuracy has been absent. Is it because he's had one injury too many? Is he still getting over the rust and getting used to his new teammates? The good news is he can and has been better than he is now. The question is, will he settle in and be that accurate quarterback that doesn't turn the ball over he once was? The Raiders need to do something about their offensive line. You have Colton Miller, then after that you have a bunch of marginal guys. He and Greg Van Roten are the only ones that can consistently run block and pass block. The rest are pretty good at one and not so good at the other. My guess is they thought offensive line coach Carmen Bricio will push all the marginal guys across the finish line. That's a big part of why running back Josh Jacobs isn't getting far on the ground. That and the fact that opposing defenses are stacking the box and daring Garoppolo to beat them. The pass blocking isn't great either. Garoppolo was under duress against the Bills and the Steelers. I guess that's why he had happy feet and looked like a deer in headlights. The draft isn't until next spring, so I don't think the Raiders want to do anything crazy before the trade deadline, so I have a suggestion. Right tackle Thayer Munford is one of the Raiders' 5 best offensive linemen. He's a better pass blocker than Jermaine Illuminor too, so putting him in at right tackle and kicking Illuminor inside the guard would give the Raiders more of a push inside in the running game and better protection on the edges. On the defense, I really like how the linebackers are playing. Safeties Mike Epps and Trayvon Merrick are solid, and the corners aren't too bad. Outside of the 72-yard touchdown he gave up and the pick 6 he dropped, Marcus Peters has been okay. Jacorian Bennett has flashed, but he's a rookie, so he's still learning. The problem is the defensive line. Edge rusher Max Crosby needs help. We might as well forget about Chandler Jones, because I don't see how he's going to end up playing this year with all the drama he's kicking up. Then there's first-round rookie Tyree Wilson, who's been pressed into action while he's out of shape. From all that, I don't see where Crosby's going to get any help from the other edge. And just like last year, Bilal Nichols isn't giving the Raiders anything from the 3 technique. Jerry Tillery replaced Nichols last year, and the pass rush got better, so I'm trying to figure out why he's not in there now. He's the only Raider interior defensive lineman that has a sack this year. I'm not calling him Defensive Player of the Year material, but he's better than anything else the Raiders have at the 3 technique. And that pass rush has to get better. Losing 2 games in a row is never fun. Especially when you get blown out in one game and in the next one you would have won if not for 3 turnovers. A big thing I can see from the Steelers game though is they have a lot of work to do on the offensive and defensive lines. The Raiders just might be able to win some games if they can straighten out those areas. But the biggest area the Raiders need to improve is the most important man on the field, the quarterback. If Garoppolo can straighten up and fly right, things will definitely get better. McDaniels may have gotten for it on that 4th down if he were playing better. But either way, let's not throw in the towel with 14 games left. Thank you for watching. See you next time.